Hello, group. Welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, Webb Wilder, Hillbilly Speedball. That's a hell of a cover, isn't it? Those subtle details in there. I like the 8-ball. I like the skull facing the moon. Skull on the bumper. That's a cover. You gotta sell vinyl records. You gotta give it a damn good cover, don't you? That's a good cover. Webb Wilder is on the cusp of what qualifies for Action Rock Corner. He's listed for a lot of things: Americana, roots rock, rockabilly, a bit of country, well, progressive country. Progressive country, I guess, means that he refers to Newton's law of gravity on the title track. He expects you to know what it is. It doesn't say law of gravity, it just goes Newton's law. He expects you to know what it is. That's educated progressive country, as opposed to not so educated country, shall we say. So, I like country. I like funny country. I own this on cassette because it has Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mother by Bobby Bear. You remember that classic, don't you? Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mother. Found this cheap somewhere. Don't own the whole set, just own this one. Why I own this one? Excuse me. Why I own this? Because of Rednecks, White Sox, and Blue Ribbon beer. That's why I own this. No, not In the Misty Moonlight, From a Jack to a King. I don't know what these things are. Holy moly. Young Love? Jeez. I don't know none of this stuff. Don't care. I bought this, real cheap because Rednecks, White Sox, and Blue Ribbon beer. That's my kind of country. And there's things I considered to review here that didn't quite make the cut because it sounded like it could be psychobilly, but then when I heard it, it just didn't have rock. Like Nashville Pussy. Our friends in Nashville Pussy love Miss Georgia Peach. Class out the ass. I gotta not love this just on the title alone. But I heard a few songs. Wasn't funny enough. Wasn't rocking enough. Jenny Don't and the Spurs. Oh, this got my attention just by the name of the band. Jenny Don't. Even the death metal guy at Sea Tranquility, Ryan, he loves this record. He reviewed it, on one of those group shows. Yeah, it's a palate cleanser, but not enough rock for me. Couldn't recommend it to you. Saw this in a catalog for releases. Hillbilly Moon Explosion. I had to buy it. I actually bought this, and this with my own money, okay? And I like them well enough. I'm happy. Not enough rock. Not enough humor, not enough rock. Even though the name of the band is Hillbilly Moon Explosion. Great name there. So, you can tempt me into country, but largely I just want rock with some country in it, not country with a bit of rock. That makes sense? This, Webb is a DJ somewhere, and he does a roots rock program. I think it's a roots rock station. And sure, it's roots, sure. But, he just, for a moment I had to think, I don't think this is rocking enough for us. So I had to inventory the songs for us and go, so the title track right off the bat, it's pretty much straight southern country rock. That's good. Gave it this cover. Gave us a reference to Newton's Law of Gravity. I like that song. Ooh. Cool cover for the second track. Beautiful Delilah by Chuck Berry. One of the founding fathers of rock and roll, right? Beautiful Delilah is on this compilation, the 28 Great. Great rockabilly, done as rockabilly. Doing good. The third song, couple of good moves. Not couple of good moves. A bit commercial with horns. On the cusp. Nice song. But that doesn't quite make the cut for us. Sorrow done as country. Now, you scholars out there know Sorrow because it was the B-side to the single from the McCoys. You're supposed to remember the McCoys now. Rick Derringer just died, right? And the McCoys' big hit, Hang On Sloopy. The official state song of the state of Ohio. And of course, you turn it into a Ohio State basketball or football game, you're going to get at least a couple bars of Hang On Sloopy. They have to work to avoid a couple bars at least of Hang On Sloopy. Well, the follow-up single, the B-side to the follow-up single was Sorrow. Some DJs just flipped the single in Europe, and Sorrow became the hit. And Sorrow, not from the original from McCoy's, if you're hip, from David Bowie, Pin-Ups record. It's on here. Well, here it's done as a country song. But it still is. Steel guitar. I usually run away from steel guitar. I kind of like it, but yeah, I don't know. Next song, Kick Me When I'm Down. One of those typical country songs. You'll touch a rock to it, I guess. Blues cover, Fiat Ford Blues. Got a little kick to that. Excuse me while I wipe my nose, okay? That's followed by Allergic to Love, Country Rock Shuffle. the song I had to save, just for sentimental value, and it's well done. We just lost Ken Simmons a year or two ago. Sapphire Brown. Tell Mama. Done more as a country song. This is blues rock, but done here as more of a country song. It really is still is nice. I really like it. Tell Mama. That's cool. Then the last two songs becomes a touch of a bummer. Putting on a show. Sides, sad song ballad. It's getting near the end. We'll forgive them. And then the last song is called The Last Song I'm Ever Gonna Sing. Everly Brothers cover. I wasn't familiar with the Everly Brothers original. That was pretty cool. Though it's country, it's even referring to the old Opry and being broke in Nashville. Doesn't make the cut. But that's at the end of the record. Okay? That's the 9th and the 10th songs that doesn't make the cut. First 8, we got a pretty good rockabilly, roots rock, commercial, all kinds of stuff. It's a good, tasty record. I did own Webb Wilder before. I was looking for it today before shooting. Can't find it. Owned it for decades. Came out in the 90s. What happened to it? No idea. Maybe it's still hiding here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Maybe I sold it for space. But so if you're just in a semi-mellow mood, never mind the coolness of the cover. The cover promises something you're not going to get. Okay? That is a cool cover. More mellow than that. A whole lot more mellow than this is just. Okay? I saw this as like, I know Reb isn't this heavy, but I want to hear this. Because I knew I was getting with Reb. I owned it for years. This past record that's maybe still somewhere around here. And it's tasty. So you're in a semi-mellow mood on a nice summer day. Are we in summer yet in North America? The Northern Hemisphere? I know I have an international audience. But on a nice, warm day. Not hot. Warm. And the missus is around. Or the daughter. Or the girlfriend. Whatever your state of life is. This is okay to share. It's a nice thing to share. Other people. By yourself, I don't know. Up to you. Where's your borders for rock and roll? Is this rock and roll? Yes. Roots rock of rock and roll. Like I said, a touch of southern rock. And you'll fit everything into the ingredients. You'll bit blues, rockabilly, excuse me. Blues, rockabilly, whatnot. But all in all, it's a nice light stew with a really cool cover that misrepresents what you're going to get. But you're warned now. Don't see this in the store and go, oh boy, Saturday night bar fight music. No, it's not. just a nice light record in the backyard with the missus and the daughters and whatnot, or granddaughters, as your age may be. So, I like it, I approve of it, but I'm warning you. It's about as light a record I'm going to. And remember, the other things I showed you is, doesn't quite make the cut, but it's nice. It's nice stuff. Doesn't make the cut for a rocker. We're rockers around here, right? So, I think it'd be a while before I find anything else to recommend as light and easygoing as that. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel and get your warnings about cool covers that don't quite deliver. Subscribe, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment. Am I full of it? Am I wrong? What do you think? It is a tasty yield number. Go listen to a couple. Listen to Tell Mama. I really like that one. It's countrified, countrified version of a blues rock classic. And Beautiful Delia, that's really cool too. For the latest in action rock, garage rock, and classic and legacy bands, come back here to Action Rock Corner. And we'll have it for you. Remember, fresh music is as important as fresh food. Have fun with your music, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.